And then we are here with Josh Mckoy, the one and only. How you doing today, bro?
I'm good, bro. How you?
Man, I'm doing good. Hanging in there, man. Fresh off work, you know. They held your boy a little longer, but it's all right.
It's all good. We here now.
For sure, man. Where we at? So we at Culture Records right now. We doing it real big. Shout out Tony. Shout out G93 Worldwide. Making this all happen. We gonna keep working. I was gonna ask you a few questions, man, about your music journey, about yourself, Josh. You good with that?
I'm great with it. I'm great with it. You know
For sure, man. Yeah. So, first of all, man, you were just talking about it a little earlier. Give us a little on your background, boss. Like, where you from? How was it as a kid over there?
Yeah,
just had a little combo about it.
I'm from North Carolina, man. Henderson, North Carolina. 252 for people who know. People who don't, it's still the 252. But yeah, I've been doing music since 2016, seriously, and I've been singing since forever, like since I was a kid. So that's kind of how I got into it. And then I started rapping when I was in college too.
Solid. So y'all heard that boy? He's a Carolina.
Yeah,
not Carolina, bro. Carolina.
Yeah,
that's what's up, man. All right, cool. It's just going from that. You saying you from the North Carolina, right?
Mm-hmm.
From North Carolina. How does that turn into music and artistry, bro? Like, how does old school songs? Tell us a little bit.
For sure, like old school music, definitely like soul music and gospel, kind of like all the roots, from Kurt Franklin to Mary to Stevie Wonder. You know, my mom, she played Stevie Wonder all the time when she was like cleaning up and stuff like that. So that kind of was like in me. And then hip hop and R&B. I was also like in the car with our radio station coming on. They playing all the hits and stuff like that. That's how I got into like really songwriting, like knowing how like I know a hit when I hear one. So I try to replicate that when I make my music now. Yeah.
You was doing any like bands or choirs or anything like that, man?
Church choir. Yeah, I was in the church choir.
We go. Yeah.
There we go. Get there. Yeah. I was in the church choir growing up, and then I kind of like, as I got into high school, I kind of shied away from there a little bit, and I became an introvert, bro. I stopped talking. I stopped singing a lot out in public. And then when my senior year, I started like singing again. Cause people was like, oh, I fuck with the way you sing, like, oh, and girls was like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
That's usually how we start. Right?
Yeah, usually I was like, all right, cool. So I sung our class song. Me and my cousins and some of my friends, we sung our singing class songs. I was like one of the lead vocalists on it, and it kind of took off from there. So when I got to college, I kind of like did it more and more.
Solid. Where'd you go to school?
Winston-Salem State University.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir. Hey, you.
That's what's up, man, for sure. All right.
Omega Psi Phi. You know what I'm saying?
All of that. Y'all heard him, right?
Yeah.
All right. Wrong 1911. We good. All right, man. What I want to know, though, for real, how did this G93 connection come about, man? Because you said Carolina, but now you're California, then G93 coming to the picture. Let us know.
So I moved to LA in 2020, right in the middle of the pandemic. And when I moved here, the first year, I was just trying to figure a lot of stuff out. And then the second year, in 2021, I ran into Tony, which is he's one of the main people in Kulture Records, and that's where I met Greg. And from then on, I kind of like was locked in, and I was thinking about like, oh, people that's creative, people that's doing this and that. And I looked at Greg's Instagram page, and I like looked at the stuff. I was like, oh, yo, if I need content, you know what I'm saying, like that shit fire, I'm gonna go to him.
Yeah. Basically, the stars aligned.
The stars aligned, bro.
That's what happened, literally and figuratively.
Yes. For sure.
That's what's up, Big Josh. Josh Mckoy, the artist. Give us right now, top of your head, who are your musical influences, man?
Goddamn. I'm an old soul, bro. So I'm gonna say Stevie Wonder, Lauryn Hill, Andre 3000, and Outkast. I can put them together. Kendrick, Cole, Marvin Gaye, Donny Hathaway, I can say recent people too.
Yeah.
Brent Faiyaz, Jasmine Sullivan, Lucky Day. Yeah, that's all I got for you right now.
Are you good, man? You named a lot, bro.
Yeah.
He's up with his Stevie Wonder.
Oh, yeah, Stevie Wonder, bro. Stevie just created like a world. He created his own world, and he was in it.
All I need to hear was 3 stacks, bro. You said Andre.
Oh, yeah.
I need 3 stacks. Oh, this man's serious.
Yeah.
For sure, man. All right.
Imagery.
Got you. So we got a little background on you, man. You growing up, how you got to this point. Well, we can get into now what you do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You got any favorite projects or track of yours or album or even just a bar you did? You're like, man, this one I did, y'all need to hear that.
I'm real proud of the video I just put out, actually.
Okay. Yeah, tell us about that.
So Gunfight. I recorded that song last year, and I recorded that song because it's based off a fight I was actually in Hollywood. And so I was like, yo, hot. I was like, yo, fuck this shit. And then I finished writing the song because like I already started because like a lot of stuff happened at the time. And then they kind of like finished it off with the energy, and I recorded it here at Kulture Records. And with the video, I kind of wanted to do a different take on it. I didn't want to do like just like a regular performance take on it. I kind of wanted to make it like creative. So I made it like a movie with a storyline. And that was my first time stepping into the cinematic version of myself. You know, so I was like purposely like, yo, let's do this shit and let's do it real. We sat down, me and the director, we talked about the points, what we wanted people to capture, and also the storyline that we wanted people to get from it, you know? So that's kind of like my favorite project to this day.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's pretty safe to say, Josh Mckoy, you can get a little more cinematic as time goes on, right?
For sure, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. You got the right people for it, too.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put you on the spot, man. You ready? You ready for it?
I'm ready, man.
The Carolinas or California? But you can be real, man. We ain't trying to be real. Pros and cons of each.
Okay, let's do pros and cons of each. California weather, for sure. Although, like, it's been raining, like, a lot.
It's hard, bro. Don't worry about it.
Okay, good. Okay, cool. I'm trying to get Carolina some points, you know what I'm saying? yeah. But yeah, definitely California weather, Carolina people, and Carolina food. Yeah, there you go. That's the two right there.
No, real talk. I hear a lot about Carolina food.
East Coast, not even just Carolina food. Yeah. East Coast food is fire.
For sure.
Yeah, so definitely gotta get that.
For sure, man. So right now, man, you have a current project you working on? Anything like that?
Yeah. So right now, I'm about to drop a single at the beginning of February, and then we're shooting a video to it right now too. That we're gonna release in the middle of February, with featuring my boy Remy Rock, also an artist, dope, very talented, mad talented, like producer, rapper, singer, and just visionary. So I'm proud of the song that we made, and also I'm proud of like the video that we're about to shoot and get it all together.
That's what's up.
And it showed like a different perspective for me too, because it's not like Gunfight. This one is more like on your R&B side, where we like flexing the vibe and the vocals.
Gotcha. And I like that too, man, because you really show different sides to yourself as an artist. So that's piggybacking off what I'm going to next. And next, no disrespect to them, what don't you like about today's artists, man? Like about the mainstream of today? And you don't have to be nothing bad, you know, just if you would do it different.
If I were to do it, one thing, being an artist of today, I want to keep the authenticity of an artist. And like, I don't, you know, no knock to nobody else, because you get it how you get it. For me, I kind of like look at it as me leaving a legacy and me like changing, you know what I'm saying, the way people just view music, period. Because I think like in this world, you only get one you know what I'm saying? You get a whole bunch of R&B, you get a whole bunch of hip hop, you get a whole bunch of pop, like all those genres, but you only get one artist each time. So like, that's why you got your Kanye's, your Beyonce's, your people that like actually make a mark. So that's kind of like my whole goal.
Got you right now. And give us right now, Josh McKoy, give us a little 5 to 10 second to 20 second glimpse of what your creative process is like, man. Most like you said about Gunfight, like man, that took some life happening. So.
Yeah. I like to write from experience, and that's how I think I keep, you know, I stay close to the authenticity piece. It's like from what I've been through, or not even just me, my homies. Like if I see my boys go through something, what they go through, you know, and it's like, okay, I can kind of get from that, or I can like grab from my mom. She come, like, people talk to me, so I'm like, okay, I listen to it. Sometimes I write from it, sometimes I get inspired by it, you know, and that's kind of like how my creative process go. It got to be real. Like, it can't be fake. It can't be no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
they won't feel that.
Yeah. Like, it's like, why? Yeah. So that's what keeps me going, is like real shit.
For sure. Yeah. Found a great question for you too. I love hitting you with what the creative process is like.
Okay.
What happened when that process ain't working for you? You hit an artistic block.
Oh,
how you be getting through that?
So
I need to know the answer to that.
I know. I go to a liquor store and
hey, Sam, bro. We go right now. No.
I mean, really, I just find one of my boys told me, shout out Rody. He said, man, sometimes when we get stuck, we just gotta find stuff that keep us like sane and keep us like creative. And don't be, because a lot of times we just go with the flow of life and can't see it. The light is fucking real. A lot of times we go with life, you know, we just go with the flow. But being in control of your own life for real is when you can kind of like step back from all that stuff and you can still see like, I ain't feeling like my regular self. You know what I'm saying? So let me find out what made me, and that's what I had to go through too. Like I had to be like, yo, let me find out what made me me. Because when I came out here, I was in a new place, a new environment, and I had to refine me again, bro. Because you coming from the South where it's like real particular, and I'm from a small city, so it's like people not used to this, and I wasn't used to this.
Ain't no hospitality out here.
No, yeah, whoa, you gotta figure it out. So it's just about figuring it out for real. When the thing not working, you gotta figure that shit out.
For sure, yeah, I like that, man. We're gonna get to some of the closing ones right now. They're still on artistry. Yeah. Some of the closing ones. You talking about creativity, man, your goals when you was out here. Is there anybody you want to work with, music-wise? Like, they can be big,
small, big, small.
Whatever, yeah.
I want to work with people like, I want to work with Blast. I think me and Blast come up with some dope shit.
Right.
Kendrick. You can throw me on the hook, Kendrick. If you see this, just go and throw me on the hook.
Oh, he will.
And then, you know what I'm saying? I give you the tone on the shit. You'll be crazy. People, because I love to sing, so Jasmine Sullivan, she gonna make me get my singing back for real. R.A. Lennox, baby girl, I got you too.
You heard it.
You heard it right here.
First.
Yeah, that's what I think of right now. Oh, Brent Fayez, yeah, Brent, yeah, definitely. I think men can make some fire shit.
For sure, man. Are you about to get in here in a little bit? About to lay something down for us, or you chilling? And what you about to do? Not right now. I mean later on.
Oh, later on. Oh, yeah. So I'm working on the EP right now.
Okay, yeah.
And I finished it up. Right now we're in the final stages of that mixing and mastering, and just seeing it together as a cohesive project. And it's the user. I'm not a user. The listener can enjoy it. So that's the points we're at now. So I'm excited about that. And we got that releasing in the springtime.
For sure. Springtime is coming, man. Shout out Culture Records, Tony. Shout out G93.
Yeah, shout out Tony. Shout out Culture Records.
Yeah, shout out Josh Mckoy.
Shout out
everything right now, bro. But where can these people find you at, man? Like, I know we in a little closing session, but just let them know where they can find your music and everything like that, man. Before I get to some more of the closing questions.
So you can find me on Twitter at Josh Mckoy. You can find me on Instagram. I am.Josh McKoy. YouTube, you can just type in Josh McKoy, and you can go on Google, type in Josh McKoy, and you'll see all my platforms. Show up there. So
okay, and this one kind of like 2-part, 3-part question. We're gonna close on this one.
Okay.
Right? I need you to know: 1, how do you define success? And 2, if you could pass your wisdom on to the next generation to keep working, what would that be? And 3, if you were talking to a younger version of yourself, what advice would you give? Answer in any order you want.
What the fuck?
What does this turn into?
Bro, y'all got some deep questions. All right, so what was the first question?
First one was, let's say, how do you define success?
How do I define success?
Yeah.
I define success.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
That's it.
Yeah. Because you define your own success. And I define my own success.
I like that.
Because as I'm out here, a lot of people that ain't even made it to where I'm at think I'm killing it. Whereas I think I got more to do. So, I think it's all personal based.
I like that. It's subjective.
It's
too.
subjective.
It's very subjective.
Yeah.
All right. Last 2-part question, man. Because it had to come pass on the wisdom to the younger generation. In addition to, if you was to tell yourself something when you was younger, what would that be?
Don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to not know it all. And don't be afraid to grow in front of people. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man. I like that, man. Once again, this is Josh Mckoy. We at Culture Records. I can't wait to see what you come out with. I'm going to listen to that gunfight, too.
Yeah,
you made me want to
go.
I'm like, hey, that sounds kind of deep. But for sure, man. Just get any last words, shout outs for the people. Anybody you want to see this, hear this, etc.
Shout out, man, to the 252. we making it, we getting there. We ain't just some niggas in the fucking hood, you know what I'm saying? We out, you know, and shout out to just everybody that's trying to make it, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing and keep being strong and be yourself. So that's it.
And keep working.
And keep working. Work is very,
This for when you trying to find your inner peace and these niggas keep trying you. Niggas popping shit, then they try to find you till they find out.